Hoof, hello. I'm here. It's hot. And my mic stand is starting to creak. Alright. Here we are. Hello, hello. How's everyone doing? I hope the Europeans are keeping themselves cool. It's been, it's been rough. I hope you have air conditioning, basically, is what it comes down to. Because I don't. It's fucking hot. And I've learned that, you know how sometimes, maybe you haven't seen it, maybe you have, oftentimes on social media, like on TikTok and whatever, you often see, at least these days, people who are like, oh, like, I'm from the US, I moved to Belgium, the Netherlands, whatever, right? And they're like, you know, I always used to joke that you guys were complaining at like 30 degrees Celsius, because it's way hotter in like Los Angeles or whatever, right? It's way hotter until I got here, because 30 degrees feels like you're dying. And I always like, oh, that's a funny meme, right? Maybe there's truth to it, maybe it's just bullshit, who knows, right? But then yesterday at work, because it's like super hot in the office as well, right? Or outside even, we have like, how should I explain this? Like, you have our company, but we also work together with like a branch in India, and to help with the cooperation so that it's not just remote stuff, there's like a couple of people from India who have moved temporarily to Belgium, and they're in our office, right? Usually there's like manager type people who, you know, they're in our meetings, yada yada, and then they can relay the orders to the home base, if you will. And even they, like yesterday we were talking and they were like, man, in India during, like, you know, if it's hot, it can easily be like 40, 42 degrees Celsius. And he's like, I've never sweat so much in my life. He's like, I will take 40 degrees in India over this any fucking day. I don't know what it is here, but 30 degrees and up feels like you're dying. It's not okay. So I guess anecdotally, it is kind of confirmed that whatever's in the fucking air here, it's not okay. There we are. And it also obviously doesn't help that the way our buildings, at least most of them here in Europe, are built, if you don't have air conditioning, you will suffer. They're kind of like built to keep the heat in, you know? But yeah, it's rough. Tomorrow it's gonna be even hotter. And I'm gonna be like on a festival. Ooh, it's gonna be whew. It's gonna be fun. Whoa. Hold up. Who did that? Oh, there. Huh? Whoa. We'll get him. It takes a little bit of time. Maybe I should have upgraded the bow. Oh. Okay. I wish I knew if there was only one bow or more. Because if there's only one bow, I probably wouldn't hesitate to upgrade it. Even if it doesn't become your main weapon or anything, it's probably, utility-wise, it's too good to not have a ranged option. Actually, maybe I should just look it up. Why make it myself more difficult? Lies of P. Overture. Weapons. Maze Pinwheel. Pale Knight, Death's Talons, Lorenzini Bolt. Okay, so it looks like the bow is the only bow. That is interesting. And it is technique spec'd, so I'm actually the perfect build to rock the bow. Fuck it, we can upgrade it, boys. Sounds like we're all good to go. Looks like we're good. Whoops. Oh yeah, I equipped. Okay. Should I upgrade it? I've killed like 2 enemies. I might as well just do it. I might not have enough souls to do it, but I probably have items. Let's do it. Assemble weapons? Can I upgrade them here? No. Dang it. Go to the hotel. Hotel Krat. Alright. Oh, like a bow.
Sure.
Upgrade weapon. Upgrade the bow. Upgrade it again. Upgrade it again. Add ergo. I don't know how much though. 1,000? Oh, that was already the final upgrade? Whoops. Alright. Savannah. I was meaning to play DOA today, but it is so hot in here. And I don't know, fighting games I feel like are physically a little more involved, especially you're playing an arcade stick. You know, you're moving. Even when it's like normal temperatures, when I play fighting games, I start to get sweaty, right? It's just a general, you need to really focus. You need to, like, there's some actual physical button pressing going on. Sometimes fast. It takes a little more physically, I feel like. And with this kind of heat, I'm like, I just want to sit here. I don't think that's that much stronger. Ooh. I mean, that's pretty fucking sick. Being able to comfortably kill them from a distance, like the normal trash mobs, it's pretty good. I did feel like, as I was saying it, it struck me how trash mob is a very outdated term, I feel like. I wouldn't be surprised if not everyone knew what that was. Where did that even originate from? I know it mostly from MMORPGs, where you would like have to beat random enemies to get to like a dungeon or raid boss. Thought it originated as an MMO term. That's where I learned it, at least. Maybe it was around... I mean, it probably already existed with things like Ultima. Or maybe EverQuest 1. I learned about it from, as many people, World of Warcraft. Two of them? Oh no, it's so rude. It's triple. I'm in trouble. I don't know how you do that. I feel like the only way to beat those is to cheaply, quickly beat one of them so you can focus on the other. Why is it missing so hard? Whoa. For whatever reason, I thought just going in with the sword would be faster. I guess not. Is there any other way to beat the monkey? Because kiting him like this is kind of annoying. Because like if I don't, I'm sure he's gonna throw shit at you when you're downstairs. Retrieve ergo. Not bad. $60? Why are they so strong? Shoot between the fucking things, dude. Ay, ay, ay. There's no way over here. Damn it. This is gonna be rough. Why would you need to do that for a bow? That's so weird. Okay, what if I just sneak off to the left so the kangaroo doesn't see me? Damn it. There it is. There it is. Get him. Get him. feel like there's a timing element to it. Like if you let go at the right time, it feels like it's way stronger. I wonder if it mentions it. Probably not. They kind of don't like to talk about the innate abilities of a weapon. Uptime. Oh, there's another one. Oh my god, that's actually so much stronger than you would think. Jesus. Oh my god, that's sick. Should have kept it simple. I'm trying out the new stuff though. What's up here? Oh. I guess in case you don't have a ranged weapon, you can still go up. Let me, so weird with the bow. Ooh. We got loot. Broken cutting grindstone. Piercing. Okay. Cool. Easy. I feel like with the bow, the charge is probably not the best option. It feels like just shooting normally does more damage. Ah, shortcut probably. Yeah. Secret letter with the Ouroboros emblem. Sir Manus, the key has escaped, but the operation proceeds smoothly, according to the plan. We've never found his hidden absolute commands, but we've discovered a way to bypass the Covenant. We now have the ability to force more puppets to follow the will of the Order. My experimental arch-puppets will become the very foundation of the Order's great armies. With this victory, you must see, my loyalty to you is absolute. You know what they say. Who deals in absolutes? Old people at this point, because, you know, I don't know. How popular is Star Wars with the kids? I feel like it's very popular with like Gen X, millennials. There's probably still a good chunk of Gen Z thanks to Comic-Cons and whatever. But like younger than Gen Z, I can't imagine Star Wars, because like the stuff they have, like contemporary Star Wars stuff, it's kind of not that good. I don't think it's as bad as a lot of people say online, but it's definitely not like the original movie's good. I mean, we do have Andor though. Andor's fucking sick. Oh, that's a big croc. That's a big croc. Okay. Is this the first legit boss? I think it is, right? I mean, I guess our generation's contemporary Star Wars wasn't that good either. As a kid, I guess it's the prequels. I feel like the prequels mostly suffer of its era of CGI. You know? It's like they had the technology to replace a lot with CGI, so they did. But I don't think it was advanced enough to be like genuinely convincing, you know. I even want to say that for its day, it probably still didn't hold up. That's a big thing. And of course, you know, they made some changes, or I guess additions to the lore, which kind of, you know, like the whole, what's it called? The midichlorian, like that kind of stuff. Turning the force from like a natural force into whatever wacky shit. That was a big mistake. Shouldn't have done that. Not friendly. Range as well, can't run. Oh, I did the shield, but I don't have the shield. I only have it. Actually, especially against a big body boss, it's not bad. I tried to parry again. I can't get a grasp of his attack speed. I'm trying to perfect parry. Because that's seemingly the only way. That's seemingly the only way. His attacks are way too big to dodge. You can never get out of the way. And I'm not sure if you have iframes on dodge. It doesn't feel like it. He just slaps you. So I'm just trying to perfect dodge, but his timing is out of control. How else are you gonna measure their power level? I feel like that kind of stuff. There might be some nerds who would be pissed about it, but I feel like you just don't really have to mention the inner workings of that kind of stuff. Nope, you can't outrun it. Far too big, far too fast. Well, I guess there is somebody. You can. I guess it's a troll, so of course you can't block it. That was not the troll. Interesting. It kind of looked identical. Not the stamina. Fucking die! Oh.
huge takedown, buddy. Might I say you're pretty good at this.
Isn't he been with us the entire original game? You should know how good we are at this. I know, did he reset again or something? Didn't pay attention to the story. I don't think he did. I don't think he did. How did I end? I got the true ending. What do you do in the true ending? Because bad ending, you give your heart so that Geppetto can revive his kid. Then there's like good ending where I guess you just beat him. I don't remember what the true ending was. Halt. Though technically I think this DLC is before the end of the main game in the story, plus time travel, but I guess the little cricket traveled with us. I don't know. It's probably just like a generic line they threw in there. I need Markiona's key. Do I know? I have a sword though. Just chop open the door. Not enough. Oh, we have enough. Wait, no we don't. Now we have enough. Boom, 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 boom. There we go. There was kind of a lot going on in this game, story-wise. Because you had like Geppetto, who made the whole Ergo thing. Basically to revive his kid. But then there was also like the Puppet King, who was trying to become a god or something. But then Geppetto knew about that and he was using him to gather Ergo. Like there was a whole... And then there was like the butterfly thing that kept the king in a time loop so he couldn't complete his job. It's a lot. I basically need a recap. Though I think the story of this DLC, I don't think it's super connected to the main story. I'm sure it's gonna refer to stuff. Or maybe this is like, you know, how the Puppet King came to be or whatever. I don't know. We'll learn. We'll learn. Cloudy day. Nowhere else to go? I guess not. Tanning garden. mischief. Whoa, Chun-Li. Surprisingly tough for a normal enemy. Whoops. Ah, we're on the wrong side. Sheesh. Whoa. Now pick up the gun. You could have had it so easy, Pinocchio. Just grab their machine guns. There it is. You didn't stand a chance.
Whoa, get a look at this impressive handiwork. I've seen something like this before, but wait. Ever heard of the legendary stalker? If not, just keep going. I'll explain later.
The legendary stalker. Damn, he's slow. I don't think I can crouch. Is he not seeing me? A fishing rod. fishing rod is pretty strong. Oh, wow. Well, I guess that's what the shortcut's for. Damn it. Wow. Oh man, using stamina when there's no enemies. That's some old shit. I feel like most modern Souls games have learned that if you're out of combat, you should just allow people to dash indefinitely. Sheesh. Sheesh. No stun, no nothing. God damn it, they're strong and the block is insane. Sheesh. What the fuck was that? Oh, can we get him in the back? Really nothing? It doesn't work? Even when the pop-up shows and you press the button, nothing? It's kind of not good. Is there any way to crouch in this game? How do you sneak up on someone? I feel like you can't. Kind of slow walk? Really? Isn't this slow walk? This is dash? Or do you need to do this? Oh, man. Meow. What the hell? DLC also had an item that lets you sneak better, cat dust or something. Ooh. Yeah, isn't there a trinket as well? Like black cat something? Or that might be fall damage. Oh wow, wait. Okay, that one's sick. For all these kiting dumbasses, that is sick. Just whoop, AoE damage. Hell yeah. Oh wow. It didn't reach. Oh, I thought he couldn't shoot. Uh-oh, out of healing. Aha. Ancient disc. What loot? Excuse me. Dude, the sound effect of the healing potion recharging has scared me twice now. I feel like we've seen one of these before. Wasn't this literally a boss fight in the original game? That's me, bitch. Burn. Really? Oh no! I'm probably dead. I mean, he's not a boss. Come on, kill him. Do it, do it, do it. Yes. Emergency directive number uno. This is an emergency directive from the order set to the highest priority. Intelligence gathered indicates that a puppet currently heading to Kratzu could significantly alter the order's plans. Specific details cannot be shared, but the leaders have confirmed the continued autonomous operation of the target poses a significant threat to our future. Markiona and the alchemist under her command are hereby ordered to stop the target's advance at all costs. Any puppet acting alone must be considered a threat. Now, are they talking about me? Or this guy? I don't know if this is a puppet. Doesn't look like a puppet. It was beating up one on their own though, so... Or maybe the animals aren't technically part of the alchemists, even though they created them. Who knows? But are they talking about me or another puppet? That's the thing, right? Would there already be executive orders against me in the pocket of someone who's here? Inside? I feel like it's gonna be another puppet. And it's probably, you know what it's gonna be? It's gonna be like someone we know from the main game. Like in their early days or something. And I'm not gonna remember who it is. Not today, Chun-Li. Shit, it is today. Oh no. What if I go up? Oh. Shit. Let's go down. Oh shit. Really? Aren't I getting close to like a new checkpoint or a shortcut? Coding capsule restore special grindstone uses. I completely forgot about it. Yeah, you can do that. What else can we do? Acid, electric. They keep talking about all this new stuff I picked up and I can't find it. These were new, the miraculous ampoule. Cat dust. Temporarily reduces presence. That's cool. Urgent repair. Okay. Protect current. Ooh, actually I didn't know this existed. When hit. Oh. It might have been, oh shit. Might have been equipment actually. Or not. Yeah, it's fall damage. Black cat. Whoosh. Get stunned, bitch. Alright. Shit. Oh no, he already spotted me. Fuck. No weak spot. Shit. Is my microphone picking up the ice cream truck outside? It's so loud. I have the window open. You guys want ice cream? I don't know if you can hear it. I actually could go for ice cream. So hot. I do, and it did? That's crazy. That's fun. Hey, should I take a break now and go have some ice cream? Yo. Dude, this is how they get you, right? It's like hot. You're like, oh my god, I could go for some. Oh shit. No. Ah, no! Oh, it's far back. That's far back. Actually, what I'm gonna do, I'll just do break time now. If I find out that my wife has gone to get an ice cream, then I'm quickly gonna swoop in and get one. If not, it's just normal break time. You know? Because I think it's already gone almost, unless someone like at my door has stopped it to order. So let me just do a normal break time. It's almost break time anyway. Right? And if I can get some ice cream on the side. Hey, yo. Alright, you right back? Oof, I'm back. Oh, literally as I'm back, Twitch plays ads. Come on, man. They have the worst timing. The worst. How often does it actually play ads? I feel like it's so often. Every 30 minutes? No. I guess it is every 30 minutes, but not really. Because it includes the advertising time in the 30 minutes. So I guess it's a minute and a half. Every 30 minutes is rough. Yeah. It's so basically, as me as a streamer, and I guess as a affiliate or whatever it's called these days, I really only have two choices. Either choice one is what I'm doing now, is doing planned ads, which is every 30 minutes, but my reward, if you will, for running planned ads, which minimum is every 30 minutes. I think you can increase it, but who the fuck would do that? But my reward for doing it is they disable pre-roll ads, which, to be fair, those are killers, right? The amount of times, and I do this myself too, if I click on a stream, because like I'm about to maybe do something else or watch a YouTube video, but I see like a recommended stream, whatever, I click on it, and then it's like ad 2 minutes. I'm like, yeah, I'm out. Yeah, I don't, nope. So pre-roll ads are kind of rough, but I can disable the planning altogether, and then I get pre-roll ads. And also then basically Twitch says, well, we have free game to run ads as we see fit because you didn't plan it, right? Which for a long time I actually did it that way because they didn't run 30 minutes, like every 30 minutes they didn't run that many ads. So I was like, I guess volume wise we're still getting less ads even though we're getting pre-rolls. Let me not deal with this shit. But these days they absolutely run more. So doing the planned ones, it's like, okay, on the clock every 30 minutes we'll get an ad break of like 1.5 minutes. That feels bad, but it's literally, in my opinion, currently like the lesser of two evils. The worst part about it is I don't really get anything for it. The amount of money, if you even want to call it that I receive for running the ads, which is also, if you plan ads, it's supposedly increased. I get like 50% of the ads. I think for my stream equates to like 20 cent, 30 cent per month. I feel like for my stream it's totally not worth running ads. And I would even argue, as the advertiser, it's also not worth it. Because like you're running ads for like an audience of, depending on the game, let's say an average, actually I know my average viewers, it's I think around 5. If DOA is in the mix, it's around 5 because DOA kind of pulls the average up. I feel like that's a bad deal for the advertisers as well. How slow do you have to walk? I guess what Twitch really wants you to do is be like, Hey, these ads are annoying, huh? Better subscribe. That's what they want. What the fuck? Ads on your channel. Oh, the signal my prime so reset. That's crazy. What the fuck? You tricked me. I thought I was sneaking up. It was a trap. It's a trap all along. Oh, is that the trick? Get them to block, then charge attack, and then you get a freebie? Ooh, maybe that's the strat. Oh. Oh yeah, baby. Another one? We got this. What's up, amigo? What the fuck? That was fucked. We can go up here or continue. There's nothing here. Maybe I've been here. I think I've been here. Yeah. Yeah, because I died up here. Yeah. This bitch jumped over. They can kick as well. Oh my god. Oh yeah. The sword parry is sick. there only one ladder? There is. Okay, okay. Please give me a new checkpoint. Please. Oh.
Everything I'm seeing makes me think this room belongs to a master puppeteer.
Yeah. Red ribbon. Okay. A warning.
This is a message from Markiona, my sadly
Voice
not
acted.
departed friend. Important matters brought me to your door. I am searching for my lost apprentice. And it should come as no surprise that I thought you or your other alchemist fiends had taken him. I hope you don't mind, but I made a mess of your lackeys as I passed through. If you do, consider it partial payment for what happened to my other apprentice. As soon as I am able, I shall return to collect your remaining debt. Until then, take care not to die. From Leia, Florence, Monad.
Okay.
Okay, so we are definitely, absolutely, irrefutably in the past. Unbelievable. The Leia Florence. She's the one they call the legendary stalker. Story is, she went missing a long time ago, in Krat, as it happens, but here she is, still building the legend. And between Markiona and Leia, I know who we're siding with. We still don't know why we're here, but maybe we're here to meet the legendary stalker.
Why does he keep saying it like that? Maybe we're here to meet the legendary stalker. Oh, checkpoint. Oh. Sweet, sweet checkpoint. Uh-oh. And a summoning station. I think we're boss fighting, boys. Which actually is good. Let's add some ergo, shall we? 1,000. Yes, and then 500. And then 100. And then 4 of another 100. Let's go. Vitality. There we go. Nah, I don't think have I summoned in this game. I think I've done it in the demo once. And I was like, I'll do it solo. I didn't get ice cream. I got a cold Fanta out of the fridge. Works well as well.
I was told that murderous puppet had come to call on me. So who is this handsome guest standing before me?
Right back at you.
It matters not. You belong to me now. To think I became anxious when told a fearsome foe had arrived. What a fool I was. None who enter this greenhouse may leave with their lives.
Okay, no breaks.
Why must you, as the legendary stalker, impede my work and get in my way? Weep in despair, tremble in fear, scream for my pleasure. Enough! Who you are doesn't matter anymore. Die! You impudent little puppet, to push me this far.
Oh!
Why must you and the legendary stalker impede my work and get in my way? Death is my domain. And
Oh,
you
this is a
shall
tough
serve me
one.
for-
I'm also a bit worried about the 2 health bars, because my brain says, well, she is the puppeteer, so if I kill her, puppet won't do anything. But that might be a bait and switch. Maybe the puppet will do something, or lowering her health while the puppet's still alive might boost her power. Whereas maybe killing the puppet first is gonna be like, it's technically the long way, but it might make her less powerful or more powerful. Who knows? Maybe I should try killing the
You're
puppet.
not the puppet I was expecting. Who are you?
So there is another puppet. See?
None who enter this greenhouse may leave with their lives.
Ow. Get your balls away from me, lady. I have no need for your balls. at least want to kill the puppet to see what happens.
Enough! Who you are doesn't matter anymore. Die! You dare destroy my sublime creation.
Jesus.
Why must you?
Can I be honest? The puppet deal was a bad idea.
And get in my way.
It takes so much time, unless there's like a trick where you can get like a finisher attack off. It feels like a waste of time. Like you can't really attack her while she's recovering the puppet.
You will make a fine adornment for my room, don't you think?
I don't know. It feels like the puppet's a waste of time. It's a wild goose chase, if you will. I feel like it's almost always this way with bosses like this. It's like, you know, either it's the straightforward, oh, well, the boss is the puppeteer, you should kill them first, you know, economically better. Or it's the bait and switch, but actually the double, where it's like, but the puppet might be the good move, except it's not. I guess maybe I could have done the puppet thing and then just shoot her instead of going with the sword.
Told a fearsome foe had arrived. What a fool I was. None who enter this greenhouse may leave with their lives.
Triple.
You dare destroy my sublime creation. Weep in despair, tremble in fear.
Like I can hit the puppet, but it doesn't do anything? See, what a waste of time. I barely hit her. Oh my god, the timing is so difficult.
foolish it is to impede the path of the alchemists.
What if she can only use the puppet like once?
Enough! Who you are doesn't matter anymore. Die!
Dude, how many?
And you shall serve me for all eternity.
I hate it when boss fights are like, we've established the rules. I've done this attack and this string a million times. It's always the same. And then out of the blue, it's like, well, I guess this randomization has never happened. Fuck you. 3 in a row plus in between attacks? Never happened before. Let's try killing her again. I feel like the puppet's a little bit of
when
a...
told a fearsome foe had arrived. What a fool I was. None who enter this greenhouse may leave with their lives.
That's new. More, okay.
Why must you, a legendary stalker, impede my work and get in my way? Weep in despair, tremble in fury, scream. Death is my domain.
4?
And you shall
That's
serve
new.
me for all.
So far, she's always done 1, 2, jump. keeps adding new shit. It's weird. She's losing so little health that it automatically makes me think this isn't right. There has to be something to this. I feel like I'm missing something in the part when the puppet goes down. For a moment she sits down. It feels like you can get some kind of finisher move in there, but it doesn't pop up. I think there's something during that phase you can do. The fact that you can still target the puppet even when it's already down is also a little suspicious. But hitting it didn't seem to do anything. You know, I assume maybe I can hit it, and if it stays recovering for too long it breaks down or something. You know, maybe you have to like try to keep it from fully regenerating within a certain amount of time. That also didn't seem to be what was going on. Honestly, I don't know.
You're not the puppet I was expecting. Who are you? None who enter this greenhouse may leave with their lives. None who enter this greenhouse may leave with their lives. How humiliating that you should see the power I was saving for later.
More? Okay.
I left my work half complete for this. How do you propose repaying me for my lost time? Why must you and the legendary Stalker impede my work and get in my way? I had no rival beyond Leia. It should
There it
have
is.
been the two of us. Locked in a fight to the death.
Eliminated. A key shaped like a bizarre puppet. Its design reflecting Markiona's taste. It unlocks the next door in the zone under her control. Dominate all beings that I touch. This was Marchiona's pride and conviction. But even she couldn't anticipate that someone beyond the reach of her strings would dare destroy her domain. Hey yo, hey yo, hey yo.
We got a key from Marchiona. Hey, I bet it opens that gate we passed before entering the greenhouse. This place is definitely a dead end, and since Leia's not
Maybe we
here,
fucked up history now.
let's go back.
Maybe they were supposed to fight. And we fucked it up. Wait, this is the boss fight? Okay, well. This is how we entered. So I guess we teleport back. So far so good for the DLC. That was a cool boss. She was cool. Whoops, wrong button. Sheesh. Oh, cutscene or console crash. It's cutscene. Is this the infamous Leia? Jeez. Jeez Louise. What's happening here? Darth Vader moment.
That bastard. I'll kill him. Can't be. Are all those humans? Just how evil does someone
Did
have
we
to
take
be
the code?
to do something like this?
Wait, we just took the code? That's crazy. Talking about that's so evil. Also, let me grab this jacket real quick. It looks kind of dope. Let's keep it. Didn't I find something new here? I don't see anything new. Swear we got something else. Maybe it's like a hat. But then it would show new item, right? Weird. But maybe it's like a upgrade thing that you can't see. Yeah, maybe instead of usable item. Yeah, it might be something like here. Oh, it was this. Bloodstained Locket? No. I think this is it. All right. Carnival Zone. Woo woo. You guys ready to have fun? Carnival fun.
Hello. Rosora wants to be your friend. Will you be my friend? Hello. Rosora wants to be your friend. Will you be my friend?
Shall we?
Rosora wants to be free. But I need my shoes to do that. Please, please help me travel the world. Help me to hold your hand and dance.
Dance.
I will wait for you here. Rosora was locked in a birdcage. I don't know how long I was there. A white butterfly woke me up and freed me. And I followed the white butterfly all the way here. But I lost my shoes while I was running. I don't know where they came off. I have a precious friend.
Maybe
I
the
miss that
ribbon we
friend
saw in the
dearly.
cage was hers.
We played all the time at the Rose Estate. Our hearts were filled with joy. Rosora wants to see her friend again. That's why I have to go back there. I want to go back to the Please, please, I will wait for you.
Please. Please.
Oh, the Carnival Garden. The tram station's that way. I think it's our best chance of getting out of here.
Clown knockdown. Step right up and throw what you forgot. Knock down the clowns and claim the prize. Can you manually aim with the bow? can only be sold. Fancy tea set. Sure. It's just the money. Changes to reconnaissance orders. Intel received while ambushed by the legendary stalker. Priority changed. Temporarily suspend the search for Lady Marconia's small puppet. Prepare for the legendary stalker's attack. So you got a small puppet here. Why are they grooming me? It's not nice. Getting rid of me with brooms? Like I'm a cat? Or something? Hey. Small explosion, not too big. We minted to use inside the garden. Use the coin to activate attractions. Jesus. Why the fuck is he so strong? Like a normal ass enemy is stronger than the previous boss. Really wish there was a way to aim. Bam! Is there actually nothing here? That's kind of wild. Just a strong enemy and that's it. Not even a chest. Keep pressing triangle to open shit. I don't know what that is. Prize announcement. Welcome to the carnival. You're invited to the Prize Puppet Special Stage. Demonstrate your dance moves and showcase your talent. A special prize awaits, but there's more. Insert a carnival coin for a surprise gift. Find the Prize Puppet now. Give me the gift.
Oh, now that's what I call a dance number. Come on, let's see your best moves.
How do you do emotes in this game? I know you have them. Pretty sure you can equip them. Somewhere. I've seen them. I know there's a shortcut for it as well. I don't remember which one it is. It's probably something stupid. Isn't that a boss from the first game? I think it is. Sure hits that way. Alright. Thunder arrows, that's kind of sweet. Damn, didn't stand a chance. The power of playing lame. Just run away and shoot. Man, I have to say, my brain just now, because I did mention the word lame. I think that's mostly a fighting game term, right? It kind of reminded me of like a video Maximilian recently posted about how it was like a game that got rid of motion inputs or something. And he made a video about how that's actually not good, yada yada. You know the drill by now. But to be fair, it kind of felt like old men yelling at the clouds vibe. Because like most of the arguments come down to, well, you don't want it to be too easy. How do you balance it? Or for him, it was a lot about, well, I want my fighting games to have maximum 6 buttons. If I have to press a button for a special attack instead of a motion input and an existing button, it becomes too many buttons. And how do you even remember that? To me, that's kind of crazy because you have to remember the motion inputs. So I don't think the mental load is kind of that different. You know, pressing forward plus the skill button or whatever requires just as much brain power to me than half circle forward punch. And it's kind of weird because usually I think he makes fair points. Max tends to be a pretty level-headed when it comes to fighting game stuff. Maybe a little too nice sometimes. But this one I was like, man, I could not disagree more. I think, honestly, motion inputs, if you think about it, it's just an artifact from the olden days, right? The whole reason for them existing was our arcade machine only has X amount of buttons. How do we get more special moves with that select amount of buttons? We invent motion inputs. Boom. Now you can do more with less buttons. But these days, the majority of fighting game stuff is happening on controllers, on consoles, and PCs with controllers. like me using an arcade stick is also like technically they don't really make the games for arcade sticks anymore. I feel like the first time that really came true for me was Granblue Rising. The way the motion inputs are for like Zeta, which I played, they are so unlogical and stupid, whereas the quick controls, the press the skill button controls, were super good. They were like intuitive, made sense, and that's the first time I felt like, oh yeah, they definitely developed this controller first and kind of like fit the motion controls on it afterwards. But yeah, I don't really feel like, you know, this idea that a fighting game needs to be able to be played with, you know, maximum like 6 main buttons. I don't know. I feel like that's, I don't know. Controllers have more buttons. We can overcome, you know, the motion inputs. We don't really need them anymore. Okay. I don't understand the game. What do I have to do? There's no instruction. I literally don't know what to do. Do I hit them? Do I avoid getting hit? Are there any instructions to this game? Circus. Very cool. I found it weird when he said one button specials are less intuitive than motions. When it's only because he used motion inputs for so long. I think that's 100% it. That is it. That's why I said it feels like he's going for like an old man yells at a cloud thing. It definitely felt that way. It's like you just grew up with it and it is second nature. I agree though, there's definitely games that are clearly designed for other like control types as a normal controller. I feel like in Tekken there's a lot of that still in. But newer games, if you are a developer and you can choose, you know, again, motion inputs, at least from how I see it, were a solution to a problem from back in the day. The problem doesn't exist anymore. Why do we still need that solution? Right? We don't really need it anymore. It's like including, I don't even know how to explain it. It's literally like motion inputs. Yeah, they fix a problem. The problem's gone. We don't need to fix for the problem that's gone anymore. I think what gets me the most about that kind of stuff is, you know, when he makes a video about it, when he says it, it kind of puts those words into a lot of people's mouths. And I'm sure the more we talk about that stuff, if there's other people in chat, there's gonna be times when people are gonna start repeating his arguments as if they're gospel. And I don't know, I just don't agree with it. I feel like one button specials. Also, personally, I've never been someone, and I think that's also a part of it. I've never been someone who values the difficulty of inputs, you know? When, you know, electrics being the perfect example, there are some people who really pride themselves into, I've been in the lab, I've been training this motion, I've got it down, I can do perfect electrics pretty consistently. Like, it's an impressive feat, sure. Doesn't need to be there. Like, with electrics, there's more of an argument because it's not like a solution to a problem. I guess it's just a weird balancing thing. And at this point, they shouldn't remove it because it's like more of a cultural thing almost in fighting games. But the difficulty of it, like when a combo is easy compared to difficult, I'll still do the combo. I really don't care. I'm not gonna be like, man, I hate this combo. It's too easy for me. Like, to me, the fun in fighting games is when you start playing against your opponent. When the game is like out of your way and it's the opponent you're fighting, that's when the good shit happens. So I feel like the quicker you get there, the better it is. Now, the only thing I'm gonna say is there can't be downsides to it either, right? Because of course the next logical step then, if it's all no issue, is mash a button, do the combo automatically, you know, the whole auto combo bullshit. But that I don't like, because now it's not just about making it easier. Now you've taken away choice. Now you've taken away options. And that's where the fun of fighting games is, in being able to choose different options, being able to react with different things. Auto combos take that away. Difficult inputs, they don't really, or I guess difficult and just the concept of motion inputs, I guess I should separate that, even though it's often lumped into the same conversation, you know. But motion inputs as a concept, not really relevant anymore, especially since the default controller for fighting games is going to be this, right? It's not arcade sticks anymore. It's not anything else. Rolling motions work really well on an arcade stick. They're really easy on an arcade stick. They're designed for an arcade stick, not that much for a controller. Are you kidding me? Wait. You have to attack, okay. Really? Really? Oh, okay. I guess you just need to hit enough of them. Maniac Pinwheel Blade. Wait, where do I go? If this is not the way forward, where the fuck do I go? Jesus. Well, that's a weapon, alright. This one was cool too, right? Ooh. Try rolling or running with the pinwheel. That's cool. I like it. That's cool. What's this? Trident? Gar parry. Oh yeah, this one. I've used this one a bit, right? Yeah, this one wasn't bad either. Technique A. This is Technique S. But it's... Is this weaker? No shot. I guess the Ripper weapon just does more damage overall, but it's probably... physical attack is not DPS in this game, so I guess it might still do less damage. It might be better for running around though. This one's cool too. What's this? Okay. Cute. Frozen Feast. Wow, you can mix and match the fucking pinwheel. That's something. Does the blade dictate the scaling of stats? Or the hilts? Or is it a combination? You know, like this one says Technique B, Motivity C. Is that because of the black steel color blade? I think it is. I think that's how it works. And then the Fable Arts is like one of each. But there's no blade with A. That's kind of stupid. Handle alone is scaling. Okay. There's still no handle with A technique. Or I don't have one. Oh, this one's technique S or A without the changing because it has nothing else. It's a pure tech weapon. This one at least has motivity. I don't know if it's better or not. It's hard to say. I mean, why not, right? Where the fuck do I go? Here? That did nothing. She don't care. Whoa, slow attack. Bonk. Still nothing, huh? Another mini game? Sure. Oh, I've got a coin. Oh, it's just a fight. Oh God, when did that happen? I didn't even see that happen. I thought I was outrunning the flames. Oh God, we have to run all the way back? Ugh. Ugh. Let me stick with the sword. I feel like I'm a little more fast and flexible. Leave me alone. Leave me. Are they gonna follow me in here? They might. Jesus Christ! Hey, where are you aiming, dude? an instant attack. Dude, his attacks are so whack. His fucking cadence of attacking, he's like, Jesus. He seems overpowered. Little downtime, giant health pool. Again, makes me wonder, is the kind of enemy, is there a trick to it? It almost feels like there has to be a trick. I kind of still feel the same way about the puppet boss. But I think I brute forced it. Maybe there was no trick. Definitely felt like there was going to be some kind of trick to it. Alright, probably shooting, though he shoots back a lot. No way, dude. There's more after. There's more? There's more? What the fuck is this, dude? I was like, that's a strong attack, and there's another, and another, and another. There's no breaks. How am I supposed to hit him when he's always attacking? This is a weird, and there has to be a trick. There's gotta be a trick. Does not feel like a normal enemy at all. Nor, I feel like this is harder than boss fights. Because they're way more predictable. This guy just keeps on going. Wait, now he aims? Why doesn't he stop attacking? There's always more with this guy. fuck? Why did they start hitting? Uh-oh. How many? More? Shit. This guy's way too much health. This fight is overstaying his welcome so long. What the fuck is this, dude? The timing on that? Now he does the throwing in. Jesus. That took way too long for what it was. Auto converter. I don't remember what that is. I think, is it to change the scaling on a weapon? Maybe it's arm related, who knows? Something to that extent. Is it time to wrap up? Shit. I thought I heard something. Is this the same thing? Just shoot him. Hey. Miracle Ampoule. Righty. What's going on here? It's another ride or? This feels like a point of no return kind of thing. Unless there's a shortcut back, but... Imagine showing up to a ball throwing stall with a bow. But there's also the archery stall, usually at a carnival, so you know, maybe you're just doing some cross game activities, you know. Okay, there's a chest here. How the fuck do you get up there? Oh, you have to get on top? That's funny. How do you get there? What? Ride the Ferris wheel? The big one? I haven't gotten there yet. Or have I? Oh, I can go there. Ooh. But what's here? Loot? Enemy? Nothing? Little demon puppet. Bam. Nothing? Really? Okay. Hello, amigo. Okay, now what? Can we jump off at some point? I can see the construction over there. I also didn't consider there might be a cart
This place was prettier.
with an item in it.
Back in the day.
Alright, amigos. Ready? Do you think there's a cart with like an item in it? That doesn't seem that crazy, right? They absolutely could have done that. Not that many you can ride though. I guess they didn't do it. They must have almost... And I guess no. Whatever. No, I don't think there's items. I think we must have seen all of them by now. Come out, kid. I see you. Come out. Why doesn't it trigger? There we go. Zootram key. Okay, alright. Ow, really? Rose's shoes. Hey, she was looking for those. How do we get that one in the middle? There's a lot of horses. Can you kill them? Don't fucking throw bombs, you bitch. Don't do it. Ah! Okay, you asked for it. Alright, so now I can go down here. Don't think I've missed anything there. Yeah.
Oh,
thank you.
If it isn't a stalker, play acting the hero who saves the world, huh? Meanwhile, I have chosen instead to simply look upon this ruined world from this grand little vantage point. Really add some zest and extravagance to my tea time. But this situation really hasn't helped the costs of my already expensive hobby. So, a transaction is always welcome. Well, you've stumbled across something of real value. Good taste or plain luck, I wonder.
The teapot?
Either way, when you're ready to sell it, consider me. You can't get a proper price for those just anywhere. No, you need to sell it to a specialist, an expert like me, who knows its true worth. And if
Feel
we
like
can
he's full of
reach a
shit.
deal, I might have an interesting secret for you.
This is expensive. Should I sell the teapot? It kind of feels like it's bullshitting me, but also, what if I don't? And I can't sell it anymore? Then what? Lies of P. Tea set. Apparently most people are just selling it. Yeah, I think selling it is the way to go. Seems to be like no.
That is a key. Yes, I assume a member of the Brotherhood, but only a fool or a lunatic would loiter. So, no. It isn't selling all that well, actually. Since I've been wooed by the elegance and charm of this tea set, I'll share this piece of information about the crown of Krot's own queen of the dramatic arts, Adelina. Her greatest stage prop is called the Puppet Prince's Imperial Crown. Or rather, it was. But there was no honor among those thieves. I even heard one of them survived, having transformed into a monster that haunts the sea after trying to take the crown for himself. Hilarious, right? Some whore wearing a crown like they're the king of the monsters? I doubt even the most devoted of fans would want to end up like that.
So apparently that little story is just... It's a cosmetic you can unlock apparently. And that's what you get, I suppose. There's a door here and there's a thing here.
That missing persons poster. You saw it too, right? The name reads Romeo. Romeo, the legendary stalker's apprentice.
Romeo.
The stage is set. Now, your best. Step right up and do your best.
How do you, what's like the proper...
The festival lights.
The proper way to do your emotes?
The fun and go with the flow.
Insert a coin. I guess you don't have to do the emotes. Alright. But what if I do though? What if I do the dance? I was paying attention, boys. Gotta pay attention. Is it even a good amulet? Strategic. Increases weapons attribute damage buildup. Ooh, if you go for like an attribute weapon, that's good. Please let there be a checkpoint. I need to wrap up. I need to wake up early tomorrow. Ugh.
Hello? Is someone there?
Oh, there's a lot happening. Oh. Okay, we have a checkpoint, but also I need to remember.
Hello? Is someone there?
Shut the fuck up. I do have... Well, I need to do the shooting, but there was also a door to the rabbit thing where I got the key for. So I also have to do
Hello?
that.
Is
Actually, I
someone
should
there?
just go here and save here so I don't forget. I think it's easier to remember that I have a future waypoint or stargaze or whatever. All right, let's save the game here. Guess it's just exit is saving. I guess I should level up. Capacity. Does increase weight. That might be good. Should I just blast technique? Let's do capacity. Okay. Then we go exit title screen, because otherwise it's gonna bitch. You didn't shut down the game properly. Alright. Alright. DLC so far is pretty good. I like it. It is pretty good. We've only done one proper boss, so I hope there's a few. It would be sad if there's like only 2. I hope like at least 5. Probably 5 is a good number. I would say minimum 3, depending on everything else being interesting enough. I'd like to see 5 bosses. Anyhow, I'm gonna wrap up because it's getting late. I need to get up early tomorrow because I'm going to a festival. So, gotta make sure I get there on time. Yes, we'll continue this next week. So, I think otherwise, next week is also the release of Death Stranding 2. That's not gonna be a game I'm gonna stream. Maybe at launch I'll do like one stream, you know, like kind of show off the game. But I don't know, because there might just be a lot of cutscenes early on. Who knows? And since I'm definitely not streaming the full game, I might just not stream it, you know, just keep it for me. Other than that, I think nothing else is happening. So I guess we'll just continue this. I'm sure I've finished it by the end of next week. Damn it, and it's already July. That's crazy. Alright, boys and girls. Yeah, that was it. Good shit. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for joining me as usual. Yeah, have a good weekend. Take care. I'll be back on Monday and we'll continue this game. Alright, take care. Bye-bye. Damn, the sad music. I know it's sad to leave, but what can be done? Alright, bye guys.